How's it going, everybody? It's Musa Labs again. We're going to take a look at this problem I found on the N8N subreddit. It looks like a person just started out with N8N and they're saving a lot of business receipts to Dropbox, and they basically want a simple way to update with the date, vendor, and the amount. So this will be an interesting one here. The date and vendor will be pretty easy, and then extracting the pricing will be. I don't think it would be that difficult. It really depends on the format, right? You can get it in many different ways. So let's take a look. Okay, so my first thought is let's just do rectangle for the first one. One here, one here. So we're just going to do an expression when we go ahead and name the file. So we're going to get a email. So yeah, let's define the trigger first. So boom, we have our trigger email trigger. We want to, we're going to route. We're going to use a switch, right? So switch on email address, because we know if we know what we're buying from, if we know that specific vendor, so from Amazon, it would be from Amazon.com, right? So we would have a section here that would be Amazon, and so it would route to the specific way that we're going to be processing that email. Now, a lot of people could use an LLM here to kind of just extract all the information, but LLMs make up things at times, and so they're not 100% perfect. So if we can do as much as we can before we have to start using an LLM to kind of like extract some type of information, it's probably best, because that's how you're going to get consistency. So we get this, and I will maybe pause here and get an example of an Amazon receipt. So anyway, we know it's coming from Amazon. We're gonna get the date, so we know what today's date is, and when we purchased it, because we're assuming that as soon as we get the email, it's going to trigger the workflow. So Amazon is pretty timely when they send their receipts, right? So we know it's just going to be time.now. So we're going to get the receipt, and then we're going to review the receipt. View the receipt. And then we want to save to, let's see, Dropbox here, right? Dropbox. And then inside of Dropbox, right, inside of our save section, it's going to ask us like what we want to save the file name as. I'm just assuming that this is going to be how it should be. And we'll take a look and maybe possibly just build it out. So here we're going to set the name. Set name, and that's going to be, we're going to do the $sign time.now, right? Time.now. Let's just expand this a little bit more so we can write on it. Ugh. Don't like the way these flow. So we have that time.now plus we know who it's by, and since it's going through this path, we can just hard code this. So it'd be Amazon, and then we would need to extract the price here, right? So get price. This is probably the most of the unknown. So we would need to go and figure out how to get the pricing. So let me pause here, and we'll be right back with an example. This is for the file name change. And what I've set up here is just a really quick demo of how I would do this, and what LLM I guess I would use, just because I have access to Gemini and it's free to use. So I'm setting the field here. I'm setting the email, whatever the text would be, like the whole entire contents of the email itself. And I'm using this information extractor node, and I just have it set up with Gemini, right? And so when we come in here, we can kind of see I just had total string. It's a string type, and then it's the total price of everything I've ordered. And I'm making sure that this is required for my tool output. You can see here JSON.email, pulling it from this edited field. And this is our expected output, or this is the output from my last run. And we'll just run it one more time. I've tried this with a few Ollama models, and it's just giving me back like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing great, right? So now that we have that set up, let's go back to the drawing board that I had set up. So here we can see that we were able to extract that 1588. And so we'd be able to just set, time.now, Amazon, and add the price in when we're setting the name, when we move or save to Dropbox. So does that give you kind of an idea of how to go about this? Let me know if you have questions. Thanks.